Hello, hello, my loves, and welcome back to another episode of the Decades Challenge. Alrighty, you guys, it is Wednesday, which means it is time for Beatrice and Daryl to age up. I am very nervous about this. We have not had a great amount of luck when it comes to Beatrice. So I'm really hoping that this age up goes much easier than some of the other ones have gone recently. But, you know, we're gonna cross our fingers and, you know, give it our best. So Beatrice has aged up. We're going to have Daryl go ahead and come add some birthday candles. And while he is doing that, we are going to go ahead and we are going to age up, or we're going to do our roll for Beatrice. Now we need to do 2 rolls for Daryl, I think. Maybe not. Hang on. Let me double check the rules for a second. All right. So I've pulled up the rules for the 1950s, because that is the decade we are in now. I forgot Tuesday we entered the 1950s. So there's a few things that we have going on now. So war, this is the Korean War. We have Red Scare and Korean War. So the oldest son is drafted for the Korean War when he becomes a young adult. Obviously, Randall already aged up into a young adult. He survived the war. He is in the military, however, and so he is serving that way. And the oldest daughter becomes a volunteer nurse in the war when she becomes a young adult. So Beatrice will not become a volunteer nurse. However, Elaine, we will still be in the 1950s when Elaine ages up into a teenager. And if she survives, I do believe we will still be in the 1950s when she ages up into a young adult. So she will also she will become a volunteer nurse if she survives when she becomes a young adult. The son can try for a baby before he's called to service. Both must eat cow plant cake, roll a die, blah, blah, blah. Sims are not allowed to have a career until they return from war. If you have Strangerville, then they're required to take the military officer career during active duty, which that doesn't really apply to us. Any Sim returning from war must suffer trauma and take one of the following traits the next time they age up: gloomy, hot-headed, clumsy, erratic, lazy, mean, paranoid, or non-committal. Now, this will apply to Randall. We will give him one of these traits when he ages up into an adult. We will force add one of those traits to him. Sims may divorce for any reason. Adoption is now allowed, which we kind of did previously, so it's fine. Sims can live in apartments at any time. Showers are now allowed. Carpet, patterned, and brick flooring is allowed. Private pools are allowed. Televisions are now allowed. Only the first 3 cheapest TVs are available, and they can only be used from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. News and TV classics channels are all that's allowed, which is all that we've been allowing them to watch. All painting styles are allowed. Kids' drawings can be hung anywhere. Radio listening requirement is lifted. Pop music is allowed. Listening device is allowed. Sunscreen, snorkeling, and float loungers are allowed. Both elementary and high school are mandatory. The Korean War lasted early summer 1950 to late summer 1953. If your Sim wants to attend university, they may do so after they have served in active duty for a minimum of 8 Sim days. Career, we don't really care about any of these careers right now because we know Randall's already in the military. Now, Daryl, I believe he is an engineer, so he has one of the acceptable careers. We could do some part-time work, which I don't think we're going to do. Women should quit their job while they have babies, toddlers, or children. They may work again when they have teens. World War II veterans can receive a pension of $250 per veteran. We don't have any World War II veterans in our family currently. Change the name of Armistice Day to Veterans Day, so we need to do that. Baby shower and slumber parties are allowed. Cell phones can be used for chatting. Pretend they're wall phones. Sims can have unlimited hot meals. You're allowed to hire a nanny. With the commercial availability of formula, bottle feeding is now allowed. Sims can paint any size painting. Smoke alarms are now allowed. Playground equipment is allowed, but not ball pits. In casts, wearable hearing aids and C-section scars are now allowed. So, We need to take a look at our calendar here. That's not what I wanted. I want the calendar. And we need to find Armistice Day, which is right here. And we are actually going to change this holiday to Veterans Day. Well, I was going to change the holiday to Veterans Day, but now my game has frozen. So, there we go. It just took it a minute. All right, it is now Veterans Day. I'm going to save because my game froze and that terrified me. I really don't want to lose any of the progress I just made. We're going to have Daryl go ahead and blow out the candles, and we are going to have him roll to see if he is drafted, and if he rolls evens, he is drafted. If he rolled evens, he is not drafted. If he rolls odds, he is. So Daryl has aged up. Now, if Daryl is drafted, he and Beatrice will try for a baby, and then he will have to quit his job and join the military. So we're going to roll for Beatrice first, because she was the first one we aged up. She rolled a 13. She is an adult, and she survived her age up. So now that she is an adult, she is going to be an adult for 24 days. All right, and now we are rolling for Daryl's age up to see if he survives his age up. He rolled a 1. He does survive his age up. So now we need to determine if he is going to be drafted into the Korean War. So if he rolls evens, he is not drafted. If he rolls odds, he will be drafted. So he rolled evens. He has not been drafted into the war. So we are going to... All right, I've added his information to my little time tracker here. So we are all good there. We don't have any more age ups. You know what? Vince, I didn't add Vince's age up on here. He's supposed to be a child for 12 days. Let me check something. Oh, see, Vince is supposed to age up today too. I didn't write it on here, but let me just show you guys. So Vince aged up into a child here. And according to our age timelines, he's supposed to be a child for 12 days. So if I go down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So Vince is actually supposed to age up today too. So we are going to age up Vince as well. I'm glad I checked because, you know, you never know. And trying to keep track of everything in this challenge is definitely difficult. So... all right, Vincey, let's have you come add some birthday candles and we'll go ahead and get you aged up. Now, he is a teenager and he will not be drafted until he becomes a young adult. We are going to allow him to enjoy his teenage years before he's drafted. All right, and he got the cringe trait. Okay. Great. So he's self-assured and cringe. I don't know how that helps me determine what you want to be for the rest of your life. We'll just give him the Renaissance sim aspiration. Why all of a sudden did your hair turn brown? Vince. Okay, change your outfit to your everyday. What does your everyday look like? Oh, Vince. Oh, Vince. Oh, God. Okay. Members and I are definitely going to have to give Vince a little bit of a makeover because my sweet baby boy, what happened to you? Okay, members and I will be right back. We got to give Vince a makeover here. All right, you guys, we are all finished. Vincey got his makeover. Look at how cute he is. He turned out super cute. I love him. I hope you guys love him. I think he is adorable, but we do need to roll for this sweet boy. So let's hope that he survives his age up. He rolled a 17. He is a teen. Oh my gosh, you guys. 18 and 20 were the bad numbers. So he did make it, thank goodness. But that was a close freaking call. That was scary. Okay, let me update my tracker here really quick. All right. I have decided that I do want Beatrice and Daryl to try for another baby. So over here in my pregnancy attempts, we will see Beatrice has 6 pregnancy attempts left. I am going to reduce that to 5. hopefully we can give Beatrice and Daryl their own baby. I really, really am hoping that if she does get pregnant, that this baby actually survives this time. We've had a lot of really bad luck when it comes to Beatrice and Daryl and their children, surviving. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure why, but Beatrice and Daryl have just had a run of really bad luck. So we will need to come back and check on Beatrice's possible pregnancy in a couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead, and it is 3:00 in the morning. So I'm going to say, so she would enter her first trimester on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She would be about ready to have the baby on Saturday. So let's check Beatrice for pregnancy on Saturday. So I've made a note for myself to check her for a possible pregnancy on Saturday. And now we are actually going to be heading back to our heir's household. We're going to be heading back to Randall's household and kind of playing with him for a little while today. All right. So Randall is very excited because tonight is actually a romantic date, and his little fling, Lucille, is coming over for dinner tonight. So he is going to do his best to whip her up a meal. Now, he's not a great cook. But he's gonna, he's gonna give it his best shot. So he's going to kind of start prepping for some of this stuff right now before he actually goes to work today. So he's going to maybe start with, should we do maybe some garlic baguettes to start with? Let's do that. He'll make a garlic baguette, and then maybe he'll make some sort of like pasta dish for dinner tonight. I think that would be really great. But this is something he can make ahead of time, and it'll still sort of be good by the time she gets here. We'll put it in the fridge, and then we'll say maybe he'll throw it in the oven to warm it back up and crisp it back up before she gets here tonight. But he's up bright and early this morning preparing. I think he really likes Lucille. I know things kind of got carried away between the two of them the other night. I guess it wasn't the other night. In game time, it's probably been, I don't know, a few months, that they've been kind of seeing each other off and on. We're going to have him do some arm curls and kind of work on his fitness skill a little bit more. He definitely does not have a whole lot of muscle definition, but we're working on it. He's only fitness skill level 2, so he's still got time. He's got to reach fitness skill level 4 for his job. So he's definitely good with doing some arm curls, and then we're going to practice punching a little bit. Definitely working on getting that fitness skill up a little bit. He does have to go to work. Let's have him maybe hop in the shower really quick before he heads off to work today. He's feeling pretty confident. He's got some gains from completing arm curls. That post lift glow is real. Randall is feeling stronger, swoller, and just a little bit smug after that set. Good job, Randall. I'm so proud of you, dude. He's working so hard, and he really wants to make his family proud. He wants to make his mom and his dad proud. With his dad being in the military, and his dad was actually killed in World War II. Randall is a little more sensitive to the Korean War and kind of what's going on. He has not been sent overseas to Korea, but he is serving in the military. So maybe there's a chance he'll have to go overseas. I don't know. I really hope not, because that's really kind of scary. But I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Maybe he can watch. Can we have him watch the news before he goes to work today, or are we not going to have time? Let's have him go watch the news. Oh, no, we're not going to have time before he has to go to work. That's okay. Bye, Randall. Have a great day at work. All right. He is home from work. He is feeling pretty exhausted. We're going to have him hop in the shower really quick. And then I'm wondering if maybe we could have him have a little drink. Maybe some energy nectar to kind of help bring his energy up a little bit before Lucille gets here because we need to do some cooking. So I need to find some kind of, I want to do some kind of pasta or something to go with that garlic bread. Let's do maybe some fettuccine Alfredo maybe would be good. We could do some chicken Alfredo, add a little bit of meat in there. Let's do some chicken Alfredo. I know it's not anything super impressive, okay, but, oh no, he's not feeling very good after drinking that. Oh no. I'm going to have him purchase some romantic items. We're going to purchase some apple nectar because we are making, the fettuccine Alfredo, and it'll go better, with a white wine instead of a red. And then maybe we'll get her this exotic elegance flower bouquet. And I'm thinking maybe we should grab maybe some candied figs. We could maybe share a box with her. So let's go ahead and put out our nectar. Oh my God, Randall, no! Oh, he started a fire. Oh, Randall, no! There you go. Put it out. Put it out. Put it out. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, this is so awful. Oh no, he just threw up everywhere. Oh my God, Randall. Okay, mop this up. Clean the floor. We've got to hurry. She's coming over at 6. We have to finish this chicken Alfredo. We're gonna have to start all over again. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, did we finish the Alfredo? She's supposed to be here at 6. Okay, we're finishing the Alfredo. Okay, do not eat any of the Alfredo. Do not pick it up. Mop this. Okay, he's reached cooking level 3. That's great. Mop that up. Can you clean the floor? Okay, perfect. Okay, now, can we have you pour 2 servings? Yes, let's start. All right, he's pouring a couple glasses of wine. Did you pour the other serving? Oh, he's working on it. No. All right, you guys. Randall has poured the 2 glasses of wine. Lucille is here. We're going to have them. I need to add her to a group. Okay, we've got them in a group now. So we're going to have them grab a serving together. Come on, Lucille. Okay, perfect. They're sitting down to have their meal. I'll just move Lucille's wine to wherever she sits. Here we go. Just have that right there. Look at how cute they are. Wait a minute. Okay, I do want him to kind of chit chat with her a little bit. All right, so these 2 are just enjoying a lovely little dinner. And Lucille, she looks like she's a little bit nervous. We've learned that Lucille is creative. They're doing a little flirting. They both look a little bit nervous, which is really sweet. She's complimenting his outfit. That's nice. He's got a sad moodlet, missing furry friends. Oh, because he's an animal enthusiast? Okay. Well, let's ask her, maybe their relationship is starting to heat up a little bit. And so maybe we should ask, I was going to ask if she wanted kids, but, what is this? Ask about pregnancy. Lucille, are you pregnant? I'm in my first trimester. Oh my gosh, you guys. Should we, I don't even know what to do. He's like, I'm sorry, Lucille. I'll be back. I'm going to clean up the plates and I need a minute. She's like, okay, Randall, it's fine. All right. He's had a minute to sort of collect his thoughts. He went to the bathroom. He's kind of freaked out a little bit, but he's like, okay, I need to go talk to her. So let's have them both sit down. He's like, Lucille, do you want to come sit? I just feel like there's some things we need to talk about. If you're pregnant, first of all, is the baby mine? She's like, Randall, of course it's your baby. I haven't been with anybody else. It's yours. And so he's like, oh, okay. All right, so here's the thing. We are going to ask Lucille to join our household because Randall's like, Lucille, I can't let you carry my child and not have you here with me. I need to take care of you, and our baby. So Lucille is going to be moving in to Randall's household. We're going to sell all of her furnishings. Now, we are not going to keep all of this money. We are going to keep, we'll keep $1,000. How's that? We'll set our money at $1,338, and that will be kind of where we're at. And so he is going to organize to provide for the baby, and he is going to ask Lucille to marry him. And he's going to do this because he thinks that it's the right thing to do. You know, she's pregnant and, you know, they can't be having a baby out of wedlock. So he needs to change relationship, and he is going to propose. And he's going to ask Lucille to marry him. They're going to get eloped right here in the house right now. We're not going to wait. We're just going to have them get married. So let's do this. We need to go to relationship, change relationship, elope immediately. We're going to tie the knot right here, right now. They are going to get married because, you know, Randall doesn't want her, like I said, he doesn't want her to have the shame of giving birth to a child out of wedlock. Oh, they're exchanging their vows and getting married. Randall. Oh, so happy for you. Oh, so sweet. All right, I do want him to feel her belly. Let's do, I think it's under affection. Asked to feel baby. This is what I want. I want him to feel the baby. Oh, married with a little one on the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, we do need to change Lucille's last name. So let's go ahead and sim commands. We're going to maintain sim, rename sim, and her last name will be Sharp. So we have the beautiful Miss Lucille Sharp. Let me take a photo of her really quickly because I do need to add her to the family tree. All right, I've got a cute little picture of Lucille. Maybe we'll have her do a little bit of baking, possibly. I don't know. She doesn't really have a high baking skill. So maybe we could just work on that. Let's have her work on her baking a little bit. And we do need to, I need to turn the simple living lot trait on. All right, so I have turned on the simple living lot challenge. I've also given our lot the chef's kitchen, child's play, and homey traits. So we are going to have her, we need to order some groceries. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and order delivery. We're going to order a grocery delivery, and we're going to order a couple of fish. Let's do perch. They're cheaper. And then we'll do an apple. Let's do a couple apples. We also got a couple blueberries here. Let's do that. Ooh, let's grab a couple cherries as well. We'll also grab some basil. We'll grab a few bottles of milk. We're definitely going to need some cheese. We'll grab some of that. We'll grab some eggs because, you know, we can always use eggs. We're definitely going to need some flour, so I'm going to grab about 10 of those. I'm also going to grab about 10 sugar, and we'll grab a couple wrapped red meat. And then I also want to purchase her a stand mixer. She's feeling a little bit hungry, so we're going to have her grab a little piece of that garlic baguette that Randall made earlier. And our grocery order is on its way. We now have $0, so that's great. But, you know, she's enjoying that garlic bread, so I love garlic bread. I don't blame you at all, girl. Lucille fell asleep waiting for the grocery delivery, so we need to have her come out. Hello? Here we go. Unload delivery bag. Lucille has gotten all the groceries into the fridge. Whatever doesn't belong in the fridge has gone into her inventory. All right, perfect. So there's nothing in her inventory. So now we can, let's prep some ingredients. So let's prep some batter, and then we'll have her make some egg and soldiers for breakfast. We'll do just a family size. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to have Randall go ahead and get up. He needs to take a quick shower. He does have work in about 2 hours, so hopefully he'll have enough time to shower and eat some breakfast. Oh, she brought it to the table in front of him. That's so sweet. Let's have him go ahead and grab a serving of that. And he'll grab some OJ to have alongside his breakfast. Now, she's collected her batter, so can we work on your baking? Okay, she needs some cookie dough, but we don't have a high enough skill. So let's put this stuff away, and then let's just have her bake. We could do some plain muffins. Let's do some muffins. I mean, everybody loves a good muffin. I love muffins. Now, I have to tell you guys, I do already have a name picked out for Lucille and Randall's baby if it's a girl. I don't know what I'm going to call it if it's a boy, but I do know that if it's a girl, her name is going to be Wilhelmina, because I think that name is so cute. Okay, her bladder is definitely going down pretty quickly now that she is pregnant. So we'll have her clean up the empty plates. Oh, Randall did it. Oh, thank you, Randall, but you need to go to work. All right, he is off to work. Let's have Lucille come in, and we're going to have her set the table, and we'll have her put away these extra muffins, and then we're going to allow her just to take a little bit of a nap on the couch. So tomorrow is Love Day, and Randall has a very special surprise planned for Lucille for Love Day. So, you know, we bought these flowers that he has in his inventory. You can't see them right now because he's at work, but we did buy those flowers, and he's definitely going to give her those beautiful flowers, but he also has a very special surprise gift that he wants to give to Lucille tomorrow, and I'm so freaking excited. Now, with the baby coming, we are going to have to kind of rearrange this a little bit. And I think Lucille is going to tell Randall, like, hey, babe, you're going to have to move your stuff outside because we need a place for our baby. And I don't think Randall is going to put up too much of a fight with that. I think it's fine for him to have his workout stuff outside for the time being. Because this house is very small, and we are going to have room for our little Bambino. She's like, Randall, dinner. He's like, oh, thank you, Lucille. I'm starving. She's like, how was work today, dear? He's like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Look, he's telling her all about his day. Oh, he wants to ask Lucille about her day. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Let's have him do that. Let's go to friendly, and then I believe it's under small talk. Ask about day. That's so sweet that he wants to ask her about her day. He's like, did you have a good day? She's like, I did. I had a lot of fun cooking and, you know, doing some things around the kitchen today. So that was nice. She's like, what do you think about dinner? And he's like, it's really good, Lucille. Honestly, it's delicious. She's like, I'm so glad you like it. She's like, I'm going to go ahead and put away the dinner dishes. But you go ahead off to bed, and I'll join you in there in a few minutes. All right. She is all wrapped up in her towel after her shower. She's going to come in and wake up Randall. She's like, hey, before we go to bed, do you want to, you know... So we're going to have them do a little woohoo, and then we'll allow them to get some sleep. And I think we are going to end this episode here. I know this episode was a little short, but there was a lot going on in this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to my top level members. I appreciate you guys a ton. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.